Moses. No fucking God. That's the confusing part. For what? For what? You a Levite, you already got it set and made. Simple lemonade. I mean, you do the work in the tabernacle, and you good. You ain't got to do the so-called strenuous works of tilling land and farming and all that other stuff. You did the duties to the Lord. But you put in Moses' position. That's a nigga. You want to climb up the ranks. You want to be numero uno, head honcho. And it never works out for niggas like that. It never works out. Now the ones that really don't want the position, but the Lord gives them the position anyway. Because the Lord doesn't look how man looks. The Lord looks at the inward parts of man. Okay.
It says, and all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them. For they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. And there came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense.
Hey, the Lord wasn't done. Not only he swallowed these niggas up, the other ones that burn incense, he fucking lit them on fire, man. Fuego. Ash. Drake cars. Right? Burnt these niggas alive, man. Because they offered up the wrong sacrifices. The Lord does not take pleasure in the wrong sacrifices. If the Lord, if you go to the temple, you got a shit, that shit got some leprosy on it, that's a bad sacrifice. If you got a goat, and that shit got a missing leg, that's a bad sacrifice. It's the right animal, but it's a bad sacrifice. Man. If the animal is sick, that's a bad sacrifice. It's the right animal, but guess what? It's not acceptable unto the Lord. It wouldn't be a savior unto the Lord. That shit would be stink, right? That shit would be like fucking menstruous rag. Like a pop I used the example this week. He said it's like, you know, you use the bathroom, and you forget to flush the toilet, and then when you go back to the bathroom, you see that shit in the toilet, and you just type, what the fuck? You know? That shit is disgusting to look at, to smell. That's how the Lord feels about an unacceptable sacrifice. That's why you gotta make it a sacrifice that's holy and acceptable. You gotta make sure that you ain't just offering anything unto the Lord, but you offering the best of the best. And that's why the elect is the best of the best in the sight of the Lord.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 4, by faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain.
There you go. Get Leviticus 17:10 or 11. Blood is the atonement of sin. Read that again.
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 4. By faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain.
Abel offered up a more righteous sacrifice unto Cain. Get that precept?
Leviticus 17.
I believe atonement.
Leviticus 17 and 11.
Okay.
Leviticus 17 and 11. For the life of the flesh is in the blood.
The life of the flesh is in the blood. Yeah.
And I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your soul.
I can imagine you as an old guy, man. You run the old, thinking heart attack.
And I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement
Give me a
for your
glass.
soul.
Give me
That's my last words.
atonement for your soul.
That's it.
See, that's that one being, one sound thing. See how the spirit just bing bong bing?
Atonement, reparation for a wrong or injury, compensation, recompense, payment, repayment, redress, restitution, penance.
Penance, repentance, right, to make right, to justify, right? So Abel offered up a righteous, a pleasing sacrifice. you at Leviticus? Continue.
It says, for it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul.
So that goes to show you that the Lord's statutes commandments was even kept in the Old Testament. Even before the so-called law of Torah, I mean the law of Moses, which is the law of the Most High. Before it was written on tablets of stone, it was given oral tradition, oral law. Because why would Abel know to sacrifice a blood sacrifice? Right?
Nah.
Because it was a tradition that he passed away from his forefathers, which is Adam. Yeah.
Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, no soul of you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger that sojourneth among you eat blood.
So you say eat blood. Why? Because blood is the life of creation. Alright? Blood holds the life of creation.
No, it's really happening, bro.
I said. So why should we eat blood?
I was supposed to be the yesterday.
That's the reason why, right there.
So now when you ask,
This is Hebrew. Chapter 11,
But it's
verse
really
4.
damn, bro.
Right. Abel offered sacrifice.
so like now when a shit happens, it does happen.
By which he obtained witness that he was righteous. The Most High testified of his gifts, and by it he being dead, yet speaking.
Man, yo, this is heaven, bro. God got with us. You know? Because Cain knew what the fuck to do. Cain knew what he was supposed to sacrifice. So, you know, you telling me Abel knew, but Cain didn't know? Abel knew, Cain knew when he was supposed to be sacrificed. But we'll find out in the kingdom, I speculate, you know, he was trying to keep his livestock. You know, he didn't want to give up one of his good sheep or good oxen. This is speculation. We'll find out in the kingdom. But, you know, the spirit that was in him is not lifted up upright. He's just going to be contrary to righteousness. Right? So he offered up just because he's wicked.
The next
So he sacrificed to the Lord, right? But it wasn't a sacrifice the Lord wanted. It wasn't a sacrifice that the Lord told him to sacrifice.
Plus, when you burn fruit, it stinks. But when you burn meat, it's pleasant. It's a pleasant smell unto the Lord.
So there you go. Cain didn't do what was right. He didn't offer up the right sacrifice. Abel offered up the right sacrifice. So us today, being that we have that example, we have to offer up the right example to the Heavenly Father and His Son. We got to offer up clean sacrifices to the Heavenly Father and His Son.
Jude 16:16. All sacrifice is too little for a sweet savor unto thee, and all the fat is not sufficient for that burnt offering. But he that fears the Lord is great at all.
Woo! So even if you got the right sacrifice, if you ain't got the fear of the Lord, your sacrifices don't mean nothing. The scriptures also say if you don't make it right with your brother, and you try to offer up a sacrifice, that's not acceptable to the Lord. Because it said in John, how could you love the Heavenly Father but not love your brother that you earthly? And we all in the flesh, we all got corruptible bodies and subject to sin. So what? You still gotta forgive your brother, make amends with your brother, and be there for your brother to the best of your ability.
Psalms 51:16. For that desires not sacrifice, else would I give it.
God desires not sacrifice, else would I go for them. So David knew. David knew. This is Psalms 51. Pouring out of David's heart. Right? He went off.
Now the light is not in burnt offering, the sacrifices of Yahweh Bashim Shah by a broken spirit and broken in a contrite heart, or Yahweh Bashim Shah that will not despise.
You wonder why you always in the fire. You wonder why you always fucking aggravated, stressed out. You always wonder why shit ain't going your way. Because the Lord takes pleasure in the broken heart and contrite spirit. The Lord is breaking the shit out of us. So we could be bold acceptable as bold as trying to find as diamonds are made shine, but the Lord is breaking us down because we proud as shit. Alright? Coming out of this world, coming out of this society, we proud as shit, man. The Lord is humbling us. The Lord is chastising us. So we can be accepted, man. You know, we'll take it, man. If this keeps us from being burnt with fucking fire and not starving to death or dying from sickness and diseases, you know, Lord, check this out, man. Keep us on the straight and narrow path because we want to be saved. We don't want to be destroyed.
It says Isaiah 65 and 3, it says, a people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifices gardens and burneth incense upon altars of brick.
That's Israel. You know, they were hiding their wickedness. You know, back in those days, there was such a great shame. If I saw you with another man, if I see you with another man, you would know, ridicule this, man. You would snitch. Yo, this nigga's son or something. See two women doing that, you do the same thing. If you see somebody offering to Baal or Ashereth or whoever, yo, that nigga go over there. Those niggas over there. You know?
It looks like it's like Adam. That's it.
Oh yeah.
When he was really in shame, you know, he couldn't hide himself.
Beholding the secret parts of me. There's no hiding from the Lord, man. But going back to that, we don't want to.
But it says altars of brick.
He's not saying shit don't have altar, you know, but that's how you go about it now. You guys are trying to follow your own doctrine. No one said the five things, give it the Father.
It says, which remain among the graves and lodge in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh, and walk of abominable things into their vessels.
Secretly, you know, having sex with animals. You name it, Israel did it. And that shit still goes on to this day. I know it's not a Western thing.
I know they say
They overtake them down south. You down south, I'm not about it. Certain countries make it good. Central no fuckers. It's wicked.
Say, stand by thyself, I'm not near to me, for I am holier than thou. These are a smoke in my nose, and fire that burneth all the way.
Yeah, the nerve to still think that they're righteous. Inside of the Lord, the Lord said that's like smoke in your nose. You know, like smoking, they're suffering. They don't want to start choke out shit. Like somebody smoking a cigarette. It turns your face, man. I mean, that's how the Lord views 2 words of our people. Disgusting.
Verse 7, it says, wherewith shall I come before the Lord and bow myself with the high power? Shall I come before him with a burnt offering, with calves a year old? Will Yahweh be pleased with thousands of lambs, and with 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He hath shown thee, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy power.
There you go. That's what the Lord commanded us to do. I get that. The Lord says love his neighbor, love his son, and fear the Most High.
there's no fucking excuses, bro.
Kind of simple, man, but this flesh is something to say. It craves the Lord. It craves to be pleased. That's all the flesh. You want to be pleased. But then the spirit got to prevail. The spirit got to overcome the flesh. And deny yourself. Crucify the flesh. Be dead to this world, to the best of your ability. Right? But that goes to show that the Lord knows you got all the right sacrifices in your word. But if you ain't got a broken heart, contrite spirit, humility, meekness, the fruits of the spirit, brotherly kindness, brotherly love, charity, faith, all your sacrifices don't do nothing. If you ain't forgiving, you ain't merciful, all your sacrifices don't do nothing.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of thy power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, because when the Most High first came on the scene, he required Israel to sacrifice. I think Moses to tell Pharaoh, let my people go. And sacrifice unto them.
Everything is big step. But we gotta put
What was that sacrifice it required? Blood sacrifice. Required ox, goats, cows, sheep, certain dogs, birds, certain grains, certain oils, certain meals. Right? And we were supposed to do that either you had the whole burnt offering, you had the trespass offering, you had the sin offering, you had the free will offering, you had the meal offering. Those are the 5 different types of sacrifices that we're supposed to give unto the Lord. 3 of those sacrifices is mandatory. Two of those sacrifices are mandatory, which is the trespass, the sin offering, and 3 of them sacrifices are involuntary. You do it out of your own will. Everything is made Lord is bless my crops. Right? So the Lord said, in these times, we are the sacrifice now. Like Yahweh Shah was the physical sacrifice, we are the living sacrifice. We don't have to sacrifice animals anymore. We put in our own bodies as a sacrifice.
It's 30 minutes
right?
now. I'm calling you.
And being the sacrifice, did 1 Corinthians 3:16.
Verse 16, know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth within you.
Okay, don't mean not that we are the temple of the Most High. We're supposed to show that this is the 3rd temple. This is New Jerusalem, right? And the brothers that's in like mind, that's scattered throughout the 4 the earth. The 3rd temple is being built in the sight of all the nations right before the eyes. It's not a physical building.
Yes, 1 Corinthians 3 and 9. For we are laborers together with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Ye are Yahweh Shem Yahushua's husbandry. Ye are Yahweh Shem Yahushua's building.
Yeah, we are his husbandry. We his harvest. We his crops. He planted us. We matured and grew. And he harvested us, which is by the way of salvation. He planted us in captivity. And then he harvests us by the way of salvation. And we are his building. Each brother is a brick in the kingdom of heaven.
It says, according to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereon. For other foundations is no man laid, and that is laid, which is Yahushua.
We can't lay no other foundation, which was already built, which is Yahushua. So you can't sit there and bring a new gospel, a new doctrine, or say white people can be saved, whatever the case may be. You have to build upon Yahushua. If you don't build upon Yahushua, you're building in vain. You're not building
You know
that
that
led to
give you a day,
redemption
day,
for the nation of
day,
Israel.
you got another day for you.
And I wish I brought us back to the Father. You building in vain. If you building talking about we got to go back to Israel, you building in vain. If you building something about we got to build Mount Zion over here and build it in vain. You building talking about we got to do movies and music, you building in vain. Excuse me, you building in vain.
Good take.
Right? Back to 16.
Back in 1 Corinthians 3 and 15. No, 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall Yahweh shall destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are.
Which goes back to you have to holy offer unto the Most High. Don't just offer up anything unto the Most High. You have to offer up righteous sacrifices. Right? And you can't defile your temple. Right? You can't defile your temple. And how do you defile your temple? By loving the world and the things of the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. Being entangled with this world. Adultery, right? Idol worship, stealing, murder, right? Breaking the Sabbath, not honoring your father and mother, worshiping other gods, bowing down to other gods. All those things defile your temple, right?
So, because your body is a house. So when that house becomes defiled, it attracts demons. You know, so your house is supposed to be holy. The only spirit that's supposed to come within that house is the spirit of the Most High. But if it's unclean, what's going to attract? Unclean spirits. And you start getting these unclean thoughts. Well, technically, how are we doing this? Aren't we all going to be in the kingdom anyway?
Yep.
You know, even if I'm a 2/3, most of them going to forgive me. Them demonic thoughts will cross your mind, and you not even realize it. And sometimes it happens real slowly, and then you start doubting certain scriptures. I didn't even say nothing, but that's the problem in your temple, because real quick, get that wisdom of Solomon. About the yeah, there you go. You know what I mean. Got it.
1 Corinthians 3 verse 17. Any man defile the temple of Yahweh Yahushua,
We'll take you back.
him shall Yahweh destroy. Him shall Yahweh Yahushua destroy. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 17. Any man defile the temple of Yahweh Yahushua.
So now our body has become a temple in where the Holy Spirit dwells. Okay?
Him shall Yahweh Yahushua destroy.
They were destroyed. Right?
For the temple of Yahweh Yahushua is holy, which temple we are.
Because the Lord is not going to, if their temple is defiled, the Spirit can dwell into that. You know? You can't expect the Spirit to dwell. You smoking cigarettes, you smoking K2, you're doing everything, you committing adultery, you know. Let's say you work at a funeral home, you just deliberately define yourself. You're going to attract demons. You know, you may be angry all the time, don't even know why you're angry all the time. Those are demons make you rageful. And we all get mad, you know what I'm saying? We all get, we got our moments, but like once it gets to the point it's not balanced, those are spirits. You know, like even a person's happy all the time, those are spirits.
Yeah.
Like once it's not balanced, those are spirits, bro.
Yeah.
Angry all the time. The person just think everything's funny.
Spirits.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with
What
you?
the fuck is wrong?
Why is that funny? You know, you got spirit, But Jake don't use the word spirit, but look, something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about a serious topic. Like, I was watching videos in a pod, Sarnetta. They were talking about this whole polite thing. And they had somebody up there and see a person that's giggling. And they're supposed to have like a
Serious
They stopped everything they were saying. Like, why are you fucking laughing? Why is this funny? A little girl just got, molested. She will need mental counseling for maybe the rest of her life. But everything is balanced. There's a time to laugh. Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter tells you there's a time to laugh.
There you go.
There's a time to mourn, a time to war, a time for peace. There's a time for everything. But once the balance is not there anymore, those are always perks.
Verse 18, let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise in this world, let him become a fool.
Right. Become a fool meaning that you shut up and learn more. Because you think you know something, there's always more to know. And there's a quote, the more I learn, the more I realize the less I know.
Right.
Because you realize knowledge is really infinite. And there's so much for our minds to obtain. So you will never know everything.
That he may be wise. Verse 19, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness in Yahweh. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own captivity.
Right. So the wisdom of the world is foolishness in the most high, and I great to take the wise in their own captivity. You can apply that to the least today. They have certain wisdom, certain knowledge of things that we don't know. But, the Most High still using them because they think they bringing in this new world, this order for their own benefit, but it's really for their own destruction.
Verse 20, and again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
Meaning,
Wisdom of Solomon 1:4. But into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter.
Malicious is the desire for wickedness or evil. So, a person that's having desire for wickedness and evil, breaking the Most High, guess what? The Spirit of the Most High is not going to go within that person. Because that house or that temple is corrupt. Okay?
It says, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
There you go. That's the body. Get up in there. Oh, damn. You got it.
It says, for the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are without understanding and will not abide when righteousness come within.
That's why you gotta constantly abound in the truth, That's the discipline, He's striving for the master. Scripture saying that them that strive for the master be temperate in all things. That's meaning what? Self-control, Controlling, like, going on the shoe and laughing all day. That's a demon, A false balance is an abomination to the Lord. Scripture talking about righteous men, in fact, we get it real quick. It's in, Shabbat.
Like a person who don't take anything serious.
Yeah.
But then you got a person who takes everything serious.
Yeah. So,
That's a demon too.
yeah, that's
Like God damn, like smile.
right.
What the hell? Like yeah, we in captivity, we just take everything serious because you go crazy not cracking a smile. You got everything's in balance. You gotta laugh a little bit, to release some humor. So like the person that takes everything too serious, those people that lose their fucking mind. And the person that takes everything not serious, they don't stick around too long. Everything's with a balance. A just weight is the Most High's life.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 21, verse 20. A fool lifted up his voice with laughter, but a wise man, you will scarce smile a little.
Now I was gonna say scarce meaning something. What is the word scarce? So scarce is something that's not in abundance. Because yeah, you laugh, but it's not something that's always in abundance. Like laugh here and there. But it's not something that's moderate. You got it?
Scarce, in short supply, short, scantly, meager, sparse, hard to find. Not enough.
not enough. So it's not in abundance. So now we don't laugh all the time because it's not in abundance. We laugh, we get right in touch. Now we laugh, we make crack jokes, but you know, and that's how we mad. So we keep it balanced. So do that again,
All right, this is Sirach, the book of Sirach, chapter 21, verse 20.
Real quick. Nah, even the scriptures is down.
Tag you in.
Uh-oh. So the brother number one. Yeah, nah, real quick. Even the scriptures is down. The scriptures say in Revelation, the 10th chapter, he took the book and ate it. And it was sweet in his mouth. And it was bitter in his belly. So it's balanced. It's balanced to everything.
Sweet and bitter.
Yeah, it's sweet in his mouth and bitter in his belly. So if the scriptures is balanced, and in it is written there the teachings, people to go, but then there's other parts that's rejoice,
With that Joe.
praise, sing, dance. So it's not, you know, just one thing. Life isn't one thing. I got it.
The Mayan.
Let me read this real quick. Now this is Job 2.
You gotta tag you back.
Job 2 and 10. Where he said unto her, is her and Job's wife, now speaking as of the foolish woman speaking, what shall we receive good at the end of the Most High?
No.
And shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. See, Job understood balance, you know?
Yeah.
He understood that good and evil coming from the Lord.
Right.
When he said, though he slay me, yet will I put my trust in him. You know? There's another scripture in what's that scripture that says? Micah 7:9.
You just finished talking.
For the camera's sake.
Micah, it's Micah chapter 7, verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh.
What's the indignation of the Lord Yahweh? It's righteous anger. So Micah said, I will bear that. Go ahead.
Because I have sinned against him.
Because I have sinned against him. He understood it. All right? He understood that, listen, I did evil in the sight of the Lord. So that's why this punishment is put upon me. So I'm going to bear that. I'm going to hold that down. Same way with Job. Though he slayed me, I'm going to still put my trust in him. And that's what we do. You know? The ups and the downs, the balance of the Lord. All right? Apostle Paul, he knew the balance of the Lord. I know how to be abound and I know how to be a base for the financial woes. You know? But therefore, he always being content.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
It reads, because I have
That's what we
sinned.
all are. We all content. Like we're not like some work got what they call so-called good jobs.
Right.
But you know, these so-called good jobs, we still struggle. You know, whereas she sure ain't got like, you know, general Danya Olive got. He's doing okay, and doing okay affects in your mind because you know everything starts going too well. You sort of lose that edge.
Yeah.
You know that edge starts to go away, and that's not the man you want to be. General Yohana. You know, you can tell he's paid. He don't go out there and teach no more. Nope. He don't got that edge unless he's trying to ramp up the guys that listen to him. But when the last time you've been out on the highways and byways? So there's a balance, you know. So the Most High have us where we're not poor and we're not rich. We're right there in the middle. And we content with that. We good. Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 8. Remove flaw from me, vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches.
What's vanity? What's lies? Vanity is emptiness, nothingness, profane, things that's outside of the temple. If it's outside of what we got going on here, this work, this labor, it's vain. Because it doesn't profit nothing. At the end of the day, it doesn't lead to salvation. It doesn't lead to immortality. All right?
It reads, give me neither poverty nor riches.
So give me neither poverty nor riches. The scriptures talk about how the Lord never seen his seed, the righteous seed begging bread. How you gonna function if you out here digging in the garbage can, looking for food? You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be mentally stable. You know?
And then if you super rich, you ain't gonna be thinking about the Lord too much. You're gonna be way much acceptance. You know? So, and this King Solomon is saying this. Give me the poverty, no riches.
Feed me with food convenient for me.
Feed me with food convenient for me.
So
all right? Starting with this truth, all right? So you don't want to eat too much honey, where that you will vomit it up, and you don't want to be slacking. You want to eat your
tolerance.
Yeah, tolerance, yeah.
You won't have to.
Right.
Everybody don't have the same tolerance.
Exactly. Yep. That was it.
In verse 9 it says, lest I be full and deny thee.
Can you read that one in the NLT?
So in the NLT, Proverbs 39, it says, for if I grow rich, I may deny you and say,
And that's what people do. Especially, the cats that sell out. In order to get in the rooms and rub shoulders with Esau, you might have to, ultimately turn your back against the Most High and do profane things, do some abominable things to get them riches. You don't deny the Lord if you trying to get the high status here in Babylon. You know? Right.
Because really, to be rich in this society, you have to worship Satan.
Basically.
Because what? Being content is godly. People say contention is godly. And the Most High is going to give you just enough. When you're seeking riches in society, you want to be the next billionaire, you want to be like Jay-Z and all these rich jakes. You got to worship Satan, some way, form, or fashion. Because what? Satan is going to rule this world. Matter of fact, we get Satan.
Matthew 4.
Matthew 4, chapter 4, verse 8, it says, again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship.
Yeah, so Satan tried to tempt the Lord. He took Mount High Mountain next week and showed him all the kingdoms of the world. He said, look, all these things I've given to you if you just bow down and worship. So that goes to show you that what? Satan has that power. Satan has the power to what? He has power over the tangibles, the tangible things, right? Which your flesh must have nothing to bless those. And that's society. Status.
They both lying. They both fucking like, yo, this ain't bad enough. And like, I know this shit is adding up. And the bitch lying too.
Guess what? People in that mindset, when people have those riches, their minds are not focused on the Bible. Their minds are not focused on the Lord. They're focusing on fulfilling the will of the Lord.
This bitch on the beat, yo.
This is 2 Corinthians, right?
Yeah,
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. If our gospel be hid,
so he do have to take
them that are lost.
what's the word they use? You know, term. Yeah, the word you use for that. So you have to keep paying that shit. So he got 7 years. But you all know, you go to jail. Because you got 7 years, don't mean you're going to do 7. See, you can get out in 3 years. And shit like that.
But it is here to them that are lost.
So she did that. So that way she can get that money still flowing. She don't give a fuck about all the shit.
It reads verse 4, and all thy power of this world hath blinded the minds of them.
You know, get that money flowing. As they call it, impact statement.
Blinded the minds of
And that's like what video, let's say somebody, let's say Jeffrey Dahmer, right? And now, let's say the last victim parents now, they find the phone Jeffrey Dahmer. And now they charge Jeffrey Dahmer $20. They charge Jeffrey Dahmer discount. Murder, multiple murders. And the last victim in court, they give them the impact statement. So the impact statement just means the person that was affected by that person's crime. So they'll give a little testimony how it affected them. So sad story. He makes a story. He makes a video on YouTube. The impact statement. Somebody killed a man's son. They said he fucking snapped. He was ready to kill the person. Got a whole. I'll never see my son again. He took away. He just lose it. They got. What's an impact statement? And she gave her impact statement.
And look at the majority of the celebrities.
I did agree to this.
They're miserable at the end of the day. You know? Popping all kind of drugs, trying to find that escape because of the they know they sold their soul, man. That guilt. But hey, sitting blind things are real. That's what I'm supposed to say.
I think what's best for me and my daughter.
And this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4. In whom thy power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who is the image of thy power, should shine unto them.
But Satan blinded 2/3 of our people from receiving it. 2/3 of our people, Satan gave them darkness. Okay? They're walking around in darkness thinking that it's about their pleasures and their fulfilling the lust of your flesh and their own manifest destiny. That's all a part of you being blinded by Satan. The light is how we coming back for certain yeah.
I got it. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So if any man love the world, look at majority of people.
I didn't want to be
They're not
like following
flocking to prophecy. They're not flocking to
jump on the bandwagon.
they're worried about things
But how the fuck?
things we do.
How the fuck? I don't know.
It reads, verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
Yeah, but that's the flesh and that's the eyes. And what's easy to be great, that's money. They got a car, with a house, you know, trying to be bitchy, man. You know, that's, and Jake would set aside the truth for those things. Okay? Try to push this word. Hey, try to push this word to these kids. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Jay-Z ain't trying to hear this. He's worrying about his next endorsement or his next deal. Right? That's gonna make him another $1 billion. He ain't trying to sacrifice nothing.
It says, this is 1 John 2 and 15 in the NOT. It says, for the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure, a craving for everything we see, and a pride in our achievements and possessions. These are not from the Father, but are from are from this world.
Yeah, that's average mindset, man. They take pleasure in their achievements, their goals in life, and what they want to accomplish in the world. How they want to better themselves, how they want to develop themselves, put themselves on high, put themselves in this position, that position. You know, they self-will, which is of the spirit of Satan, all right, and not of the heavenly Father. Okay? Got these assholes still going to church, listening to the black man pastors pushing all that prosperity.
That's why he ain't robbed.
Okay? Telling you to, accomplish your goals and achieve that. This is about determining. Okay? Satan rules this world. Somebody get it.
Exactly. You got a lot of person.
Alright, verse 17, it says, "In the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of thy power abideth forever."
Yeah, so the world, but this world is going to pass away. Because Satan got all,
Like,
Satan got everybody in his plan.
and cooperate with everything.
But that's his goal,
That don't make you a snitch. He
destroy.
doesn't know, like,
for you to be destroyed by
we go to court, they go to
this
this
world is not going to last.
They gonna
This
pick
world
out-
is not going to be there for eternity. This earth is going to get hit by court.
That's right.
It says, 1 John 2:17, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of thy power abideth forever."
So, like, something like, you already got the money, so you're not playing about a 9.
This truth is what gives us
I'm gonna say,
this is what
they
gives
got
us
the
eternal life. This is the everlasting water. We're not going to thirst, we're not going to hunger no more. This is going to fulfill us. Right? The world, you know, trying to please the flesh, it's going to just going to be a continuation. You can never please the flesh. Right? The scripture says, "Make not provision or be
like,
food for
he
the
was
flesh."
pushing,
Right? Because what?
charge drop.
When you
Nah,
physically you full, but eventually you're gonna be hungry. And
It wasn't
that's
drop,
the
it
same
was
thing.
minimized. But it was
So we supposed to
drop. It was
try to
charge wasn't drop. Because if it was drop,
this everlasting
they would have been
life,
this.
this everlasting
Whatever we have was
right? But this world is gonna pass away. Okay? But this truth is what's gonna lead us into eternal life. Everything, all these everything, you say all the elements of the earth, the cars, the money, everything's gonna burn up. Jewelry, ice out, green,
So that's what
I got ice on my neck, all that green, people kill and die over this shit. They get, that they don't even care for months from now. You know how many niggas died for a pair of Jordans? That's, big kid sneakers that's out of style now, played out now. This is 1 John 4 and verse 4. Ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is He that is in you. Ye are the Most High. We represent the children of the Lord. Okay. This is 1 John 4 and 4. Ye are of the Most High, little children. Yeah, we are the Most High, little children. The scriptures speak about us being coming in as newborn babe, being born again, before babe, growing up, desiring sincere milk, babe, growing in the faith. So like little children, you gotta grow in this faith. And what? Children are what? Hungry, they don't have it. And they always willing to learn. So we gotta, that's like I was saying, so we're like little children growing in this faith. It says, and have overcome them because they overcome them. Read up, about those false prophets.
They take you in a son.
So we overcome those who do some spirits.
So now, here's what fucking happened, right? When fucking bitch.
It says, because greater is He that is in you. Greater is He that is in you. But the winners of our temples of the Lord, greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world.
So that means you negotiating, like,
So we have a greater power than the God of Israel.
so
Which is Satan.
what
We have power of God. Okay? But he that is in the world is Satan. We have control of all these people that are blinded and that are blinded and avoid the word of God. Okay?
Philippians chapter 4, verse 11. Not that I speak in respect of what, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content.
he's telling you shit. So we're supposed to, what if you scamming? I'm pretty sure you know, like,
You're not supposed to be
12, I know both how to be a base and I know how to be a bound.
Yeah, Apostle Paul said he know how to be a base, meaning at a low degree, financially, he know how to be a balance. And he got a lot. You know, the Lord will show you a bone. Because it ain't like the balance of what you're going into it. You don't just be a bum on the street. So, you still got to work. Scripture say, but men don't work, how shall you eat? You got to labor. You got to take care of your family to the best you can. Scripture talk about money being a defense. But the excellence and knowledge of his wisdom is above all. That's just the primary. The primary is the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh. Everything else is secondary. Like I was watching the podcast and the cat was like, "Yeah, man, listen, I prayed to the Most High first, and then I'm on my business. But the Most High got to be first. He got the zeal, but not according to knowledge. But I felt what he was saying. That's a true statement. That's how we gotta treat it. Listen, we gotta listen. You can do what the hell you want to do in righteousness according to the scriptures, all right? But you gotta be diligent in this truth. If you're able to balance with it, you balance, and you like something like it's according to your measure, according to what you other brother, I don't want to say what you consume, so to speak.
Everywhere and in all things I am instructed.
In all things.
Both to be full and to be hungry.
Right.
Both to be bound and to suffer.
Yeah, because that's going to happen. There's going to be times where you're abounding, everything going good, not going good, so to speak, and we in hell with dollars, For you to have to pay taxes and wake up and go to work as an Israelite, that's hell, It don't matter if you make it $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year. You're still in hell. You still gotta pay taxes. You gotta sign your children into the damn school system. Do you not? You own a home. It's taxes. Are they not? I'm not taxing. Yeah, they land tax. Mortgage. Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 13. I can do all things through Mashiach.
That's our famous scripture. A lot of Christians like to quote, but that's a true scripture. We can do all things in Yahweh Shai who strengthens us. All right, whatever that put forth down here to do it with all our might. You want.
No, after this. Okay. No, you can finish breaking that down.
Verse 14. Notwithstanding, ye have well done that ye did communicate with my information.
Right. That's it. So with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to those who are elect. Above the ball.